Hello, everybody. It has been 13 weeks now. This Sunday will be 13 weeks where we have been in an all online environment with our church services. It's been 13 weeks since we've been able to worship together in the same room, live and in person. And I wanted to get on here and share with you that on June the 14th, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, June the 14th, we're going to be resuming our live and in-person services. Our Spanish service is going to begin at 9:30, and our English service is going to begin at 11. We're only going to be having one English service, and we're going to be regathering. The governor, on a conference call last week, advised pastors that they could contact their county officials and get guidance and recommendations on how to reopen, and that are more specifically tailored to our individual situations. So we did that. We reached out to our county commissioners here in Weld County. They shared with us their thoughts. We shared with them their plan and our plan, and they approved it. They thought it sounded like a good plan. And so on June the 14th, we're going to be resuming live in-person services here. There are going to be a few things that are a little bit different. For one, it's going to be a family service, and so we're not going to be having a nursery and kids church initially because it's going to be very difficult. It would be very difficult for us to get children to socially distance, and so we're going to be doing a family service very similar to what we do on Christmas Eve. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter service, about 45 minutes, which is what we've been doing online. And so if you're one of those people that get here late, don't get here late because you're going to really anyway. So we have, as you can see, our sanctuary. We've removed every other row to create that 6-foot space front to back. And we are asking that your family or your group, your friends, whoever you come to Mosaic Church with, would you leave 3 chairs between yourself and your group and the next group. So you and your friends can obviously sit together. Your family can sit, next to each other. But then we're asking, would you leave 3 chairs between you and the next group to accommodate that 6-foot space side to side? We are not requiring masks, but we are recommending you wear masks. You'll see in our foyer when you get here, our staff out in the foyer and our dream team will all be wearing masks because the CDC tells us that is a safer way to interact with people. So we're going to be doing that, but they're not required. But we're going to do our very best to create a no-touch service. What that means is doors will be propped open. We won't be passing an offering plate. We won't be passing communion. We're not going to be handing out bulletins. We're going to do our very best so that you can come in here and worship and be with the family of God and not have to put your hands on anything. And so you can see, if you do though, we have plenty of hand sanitizer ready. We're going to have hand sanitizer stations all around the building. Now we are going to do our very best. Our safety team has met. We're going through our procedures, how we're going to sanitize and disinfect the sanctuary between services. We're going to do our very best to create the safest worship experience that we can here live. You can see our foyer. We have put overflow seating in the foyer so that and those are all spaced 6 feet apart. And then you can see in our kids church, we've created another viewing room so that if our numbers exceed what we can seat in the sanctuary, we have a couple of overflow options that are also socially distanced. But again, that being said, we're going to do our very best to create the safest environment we can so that we can gather together and worship together. However, I don't want to be misleading. We're doing our very best. At the same time, if you're concerned, if you're saying, man, I don't know if this is safe, I don't know if this is, for me, I don't know. We are going to continue to live stream our services like we have been. So maybe your safest option is staying home and worshiping and joining with us online. That is completely okay. As a matter of fact, what I'm going to ask, Mosaic is a family. And so I'm asking you as a family, would you, those of you that are coming to worship live, would you not look down on or say anything to people who are not coming, and vice versa, folks, that if you're staying home because you're concerned, would you just show grace and love to the people that are gathering, that feel like it's safe, so that, because again, we're a family and we want to treat each other as family. And so that being said, I'm extremely excited and I can't wait to see you guys again, June the 14th. So June the 7th is going to be our last online only service. And then June the 14th, we will have online. It's going to be streamed online just like always. And we're going to be live. I can't wait to see you guys. We love you. We'll see you soon.